Hi, Suzanne Titkemeyer from No Longer Quivering. A couple things I want to talk about today before I rush out, go grocery shopping for my friends who are here under quarantine. I'm going to come back and have a quarantini, which is a silly drink I made up of a green tea that's got Granny Smith apples and lots of cinnamon, and you put just a dash of caramel apple vodka in it. Just a teeny bit because I can't drink much because of my asthma drugs, but trust me, after I finish all these sheets of shopping, I'm going to need a drink. I'm going to need some kind of refreshing adult beverage. Anyway, it's not what I wanted to talk about today. Today, I wanted to talk about Steven Anderson. What the hell, dude? I went in your Facebook this morning, and I couldn't help but see all of the trash you were talking about Black people. I saw the sermon that had to do with rap and how rap and hip-hop culture, he says, perpetuates violence, breaking up a family, and it's all kinds of stuff. Dude, can you sound any more reactionary? That's not it, Doug. What am I saying? I got my guys mixed up. Because I've been thinking about Doug Wilson and his stupid book that he's coming out with about sex robots. Steven Anderson could not possibly be more racist if he tried to be racist. He made a bunch of comments in his sermons about racism. Hey, Jim. You're not disturbing me. How all Black culture is pretty much racist culture. Is pretty much not racist culture. It's pretty much, he thinks it's all hip hop, baby mamas, guns, drive-by shootings, all kinds of just silly stuff. He doesn't get any of the beautiful poetry of some of the rap songs of Tupac Shakur. He doesn't touch upon the fact that a lot of the popular rappers like Eminem are not Black. He doesn't get anything about it. He doesn't get that it's a valid expression and has not a damn thing to do with racism of any way or glorifying Black people or anything else. It's an expression. It's an artistic expression and a choice the artist makes. But for Steven, it's some kind of thing indicating that they're inferior. Then he moved on to Kamala Harris. I don't even want to call her Kamala, but Kamala Harris. He is beating up on Kamala for not being Black enough and saying that she's pretending to be Black. Pretending? Her father is clearly African American. Why does that even matter? Why does it even matter what kind of race she is? She's a woman of color, and it's about time we had a woman of color, or even a woman in general, somewhere near the White House. I never thought in my lifetime it would happen because there's just too many guys like Steven that are just all about the peni. If you don't possess a penis, you have no rights, according to them. We all know how untrue that is. But I also think it's a reaction to the recent scandals involving his sons that are still being investigated by law enforcement and others, the powers that be. Apparently, those kids were listening to rap music. Regardless of what Susanna Anderson said, I don't know how they're getting rap music, but they were listening to it, and they were quoting it in some of those pages of the rumors that the kids were saying. They were talking about, hey, Stinky, everybody's coming here today instead of just a few, just leaving me alone in the bedroom. Everybody's in here now. So we've all established he is a racist. He doesn't like Kamala Harris because he thinks she's a fake Black. You just can't win with this guy. He's all over the place. He's a master manipulator and a narcissist in my book. Anyway, so I have to talk about Jill Rodrigues again. Jill is an endless source of fascination and laughter to me because she does so many silly things. Yesterday, she posted all these pictures of her kids all standing by the side of the road, holding up giant signs. Instead of having the Zoloft bean on them like this stupid thing does, those signs said things like, all kinds of crap that you would expect coming out of the Westboro Baptist, like, are you ready to face your God? Are you ready to face your maker? Oh, turn to Jesus. All kinds of just fear-mongery attempts to do outreach. Has anyone ever really been saved by one of those stupid things? Or does it just make us all laugh? I just I don't see it. Even when I was part of that world, I never believed that was a way to reach people. If you want to reach people, the only real way to do it is to go about by caring about them, coming alongside them, caring about them, loving them just where they are, not carrying around fear-mongering signs. And for bonus points, Jill had her kids doing it, all of her kids. They were carrying signs. Well, some of them were. I didn't see the little girls there. But I did know that Jill was just dressed up to her nines, and she was wearing a sleeveless blouse, which she considered sluttish. She was dressed up all fancy, and everybody, the ladies around her, were dressed like I'm used to seeing quiverful, very modest in their jean skirts and their little neutral color t-shirts. And there was one even wearing jeans. These all go to church with Jill. But Jill just stood out like a giant sore thumb, as usual. I think with her, too, we're looking at some kind of crazy narcissism. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Everything about her Instagram feed is always about projecting an image and or putting others down at the same time, but mostly projecting an image. Somebody mentioned yesterday on Reddit that they thought that her post about her kids had to do with her punishing those kids. And I hate to say it, I agree, probably so. She punishes them, yells at them, whatever. And since she falls to pearls, we know that that switch is involved. It's the cut up 1/4 inch plumbing line. So that's involved. She probably beats them for stupid reasons and then turns around and brags on them. That would be my guess. Of course, I don't know that. That's pure speculation. But I got to say, of all the quiverful people, I am more fascinated with Jill than any of them right now. Lori Alexander pales in comparison, and that's saying something. Okay, I should get off and go get groceries for folks. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Sunday.